Hey guys, this is NerfstrangerX and welcome to this new video. I'm not alone, I'm with this guy.
Sup guys?
That is...
Robin and...
AKA... The Lightless.
Yeah.
Just don't search him on YouTube.
Please don't.
Yeah, so... The funny thing is, this is kind of a new experiment like the last video I did, which I recorded with this camera. The problem is I lost my thing, so I can load the... You know what I mean. It's powerless at the moment. So I have to use this camera again, but that's no problem. So we're gonna watch it with this camera again. Who cares? So, the funny thing is, he is not a brony. He has never ever watched My Little Pony before.
Yeah,
and I just told him today that I am a brony and what I'm doing and stuff, because it's the first time he's visiting me. And a new episode came out just an hour ago, and he was like, why not watch it together? And that's what we're gonna try to do. Yeah, so he's basically both of us are blind reacting to this episode, and as I said, he is not a brony and he has never watched My Little Pony Friend of His Magic or any of the previous generations before, and has never heard of bronies before. I told him today, so this completely new for him. He doesn't know any characters at all, or the story behind Friend of His Magic or anything, so...
Yeah, and I'm quite excited what's going to happen right now, and let's just see what happens.
Yeah, so basically this is the most blind reaction you could ever make blind. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna watch episode 23 of season 5, The Hooffields and McColts. Yeah, I guess that's a reference to something I don't understand, but yeah, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go!
Does every animal have their copy of Wuthering Hooves?
Really, animals read books?
Hooray!
Alright.
I love Furry Friends Book Club. Now, let's discuss the theme of nature
my
as it
God.
applies to Hoofcliff's love.
Fluttershy has a... Oh yes! It's Fluttershy's episode! So, that you understand, there is like a map
It's me.
where
Oh, it's me.
when their butt sign on their butt, which is called cutie mark,
When I get back.
when that glows, they have a mission to do, and this character didn't have a mission before, so that's interesting. And I'm so interested to see if this is like a only Fluttershy episode or with Twilight as well. That is the intro I told you about. The intro is so good. And it's the same intro since 5 seasons and 114 episodes.
Always the same intro.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
that's great.
It is. Why does her cutie mark...
You're here. Isn't this exciting?
Yes! It is a Twilight Fluttershy.
Oh, you were called too. Thank goodness. I feel
Oh,
so
I
much
love to
better
watch your
going
butt.
with a friend.
I was about to come and get you, but then I got distracted.
Oh,
Oh my god, that look.
Ever since the map called us, I've been doing a ton of research.
Alright.
Testing out potential friendship
That
problems.
is the main character of the show. the
Diversifying my
purple
solution
one.
portfolio.
ever since the map called us? But that happened 5 minutes ago.
I know, but I want to be 100%.
She did all that research in like 5 minutes, Twilight.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
And I mean,
I'd
she's
be
a fucking
set with
pony.
you. Speaking
Yeah.
of which,
How does she
where
even
are we
open the
going?
books?
The Smoky
She has
Mountains.
magic and hooves.
Oh, I've never been there before.
Neither have I, and there isn't a lot of information.
Remember, he's not a
All I
brony.
can find is this.
He has no idea.
The Smoky Mountains harbor the most
Okay.
beautiful valley in all of Equestria between its 2 majestic mountain peaks.
That's gorgeous. And where there's nature, there's a ton of animal friends.
I can't wait to get started. I'm a little nervous since that's all I could find.
Oh,
usually
fuck,
like
I
to
didn't
be a
pay
bit more
attention.
prepared.
You seem Isn't he prepared to...
Shame on you.
No, I did not get where the
those
mission is going.
us?
Yep,
The journey,
I've prepared our things. Snacks, books, blankets, books.
You said books twice.
There are a lot of books.
She's like the the biggest book and reading freak
What do you think our
you could have
friendship
ever
problem's gonna
known.
I don't know. But I'm sure...
Poor
we'll figure
Fluttershy.
it out.
Her name is Fluttershy, and that is Twilight.
Okay.
Do you think it'll be a problem about lying?
I'm
You
sure
both-
we'll find out when we get there.
Both of you have
You're
wings. Why don't you? Okay, yeah. I guess it's a long journey then.
Ooh,
That
could it be
is
about when two
awesome.
friends just randomly decide to do something together, but they forget to invite the
And I
third
mean,
friend, and
they've
the
got
third friend feels
the
left
4
out?
bags. How would they fly all the way with the
Or
bags? I
where
mean,
one
that's
friend tells
quite
another
hard.
friend's secret
That
after
is.
they ask them
With
not
all the
to?
books.
We'll know very, very soon, since we're almost there.
I guess Twilight lifted so many books in her life that she's just like the strongest
Here, let me get that.
not Earth pony ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, you had magic. Why did you do that in the first place?
Finally happening!
Oh my god.
What? No, that is the story. One of those children's stories with the two houses on the two hills fighting against each other because of the toilet in the middle of the two hills.
Maybe by figuring out where
I
the
don't know
flying
what you mean.
pumpkins are coming from?
Okay. Okay, no toilet in the middle.
What the fuck?
Is that Tabitha's voice?
Hi. Excuse us, but what are you doing?
We're pumpkining our neighbors.
Yes.
Pumpkinin.
Why are you pumpkining your neighbors?
Well, because the McColts are just plain rotten. Hey, wait a tick. Who are you two? You're not spies for the McColts, are ya?
I am Twilight Sparkle, the Princess of Friendship, and I'm here to solve your friendship
Yes,
problem.
she's the princess of
I'm
friendship.
Fluttershy, and
You wouldn't
I'm
understand
here too.
unless you saw a
Ma
lot of
Hooffields,
episodes.
pleased to meet you,
Well
but
done.
you're wasting your time. We don't have a friendship problem. We have
Yes, you
a
have.
McColt problem.
And there's absolutely no friendship there.
The random guy.
Well, maybe there could be if we figure
like
out what
the
the McColts did to
the
make you
accent
so
of them.
mad.
Oh, well, they've done so many things. Why, just today, they shot pebbles at our farmhouse and wrecked it.
What did they
See, we're not
shoot?
very good at building, so all it took was a little pebble. But
I was
still,
drinking, I don't know.
Oh, and she is an animal freak. Like she loves animals, and
I know what
Yeah.
to do. We're gonna talk
That's
with
why
these
she's,
McColts and hear their side of the
very,
story.
very
Once we
protective
have all the
if it
facts,
comes to
we can put an end to this using reason and rationale.
good plan. That's why she's the princess.
In the meantime,
that was a cute
Please call off the
pumpkin
pumpkin.
house.
oh, all right.
The mare in the background, she looks
Come on,
so
Fluttershy.
pissed. That is an amazing beard. I didn't know
State
ponies
your
could have
business.
beards. No, they had one.
Don't even bother. They're probably spies.
Red and
for the
blue.
Hooffields.
Hey, wait! You're an alicorn! I thought just the 3 princesses were alicorns.
there are 4 alicorn princesses in Equestria now.
That
I am
looks so
Twilight
cute.
Sparkle, the princess of friendship.
You know.
And I'm Fluttershy.
Oh,
We have a new princess?
Fluttershy is
When did
very
that
shy.
happen? And
Like her
how
name
did the
says,
Hooffields
yeah,
come
yeah.
by a princess
No,
spy?
you don't
They're
say.
not spies. Why does every pony assume we're spies?
Because we don't get a lot of visitors. You caught us at the wrong time. We're in the middle of a giant feud with our terrible neighbor.
He reminds me of my dog.
what the fuck? He destroyed their house with his
To
voice.
solve your problem with the Hooffields.
So you're
I
here
didn't
to
know
help
that.
us get rid of them.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Well, if you ain't for us,
I swear to God, he really reminds me of my dog.
Really?
Like with the
We
beard
are
and stuff.
not on any side. We're here to help you become friends again.
Well, that's gonna be
There's a
hard.
horse.
I don't believe we've ever
With
been
them,
friends
that's cool.
with the Hooffields.
But you could be. They're just really upset you ruined their farmhouse.
Wait a hog-woggling minute. We only did that because the Hooffields pulled the pin out of our wagon wheel. A whole week's worth of food rolling down the mountain. Us McColts are mighty fine builders, but we don't know the first thing about farming. We have to travel a ways away to buy our food. And now
Twilight, you're a
we'll
princess.
Be stuck eating
You
the pumpkins the Hooffields
probably have a lot of
launched
money.
at us.
Can you
Pumpkin bread,
spend a bit of it?
pumpkin soup, pumpkin quesadillas, pumpkin pie.
I don't know why, but I like this hat.
Pumpkin pie.
It's
I like this whole character.
Reminds me of Harry
That all
Potter.
sounds pretty good.
I don't
The
know
hat.
why. Yeah, the
Yeah.
speaking hat.
It looked like It looked like that piece came out of somewhere else.
Have you tried meeting at a neutral location, talking about your problems, and really listening to each other?
What? No. They'd sooner launch their dinners at us than listen to us.
Well, they'll listen to me. I'm an impartial third party.
I don't know why, but the sound is a bit.
Attention, Hooffields and McColts. I'm not on any pony side, but I can see you're both wasting time and resources on being mean to each other. Ponies are supposed to help each other and
That was a
be
cool
kind.
spell, by the way.
So, let's stop this senseless fighting!
Yay!
There, that should do it. Ready to go home, Fluttershy?
I'd love to, but if we solve the problem already,
See?
shouldn't our cutie marks be
The
glowing
vocals
again?
are like
oh, yeah.
too
They
soon.
should be glowing any minute now.
See?
Or not.
Are
Okay.
they allowed to do this?
So much for potential
They
friendship
shouldn't be.
solution number
She's a
20.
princess, like a royal.
I guess we should find out why the Hooffields are launching tomatoes now.
Twilight still isn't getting it.
One at a time, Green Hoof. If you smush them tomatoes in the slingshot, they won't break on the McColts.
What are you doing? I asked you to stop fighting.
Oh, is that what you were hollering about? We thought the McColts rubbed you the wrong way, so we tomatoed them for you. My mistake. Stop the tomato slingshots!
Oh, hazel shots.
Reload the tomato slingshots! We're gonna paint their mountaintop red!
And in the end, like,
Well,
the
that
little
worked.
one is
I was
the
so sure it would.
ex-husband of her. Oh, poor turtle! A tortoise. I mean.
The old horse reminds me of like an old farmer woman in Texas shouting and yelling at the children that
Not to worry.
Playing in the
I'll
garden.
just,
are in her garden or stuff.
Yeah.
Like
find the root of the problem and work from there.
I don't like this. Wait, I have to
Pardon
stop
us,
for a
Ma,
minute.
But do you remember
3,
what
2, 1,
started
click. Sorry, my mistake. 3, 2, 1, and start.
this whole feud in the first place?
They know what they did.
They know what they did.
I'm starting to think neither of you know what either of you have done.
Sure we do. Them Hooffields did us a grave injustice some time ago for some reason. Here, here!
Okay, backup plan to the backup plan. Maybe we can find some common ground that you can bond over. What do you do when you're not fighting?
That's easy. Getting ready to fight.
What do you hope to get out of fighting?
The satisfaction of winning!
Of winning what?
Twilight, you're
The fight, of course.
taking
To
this
prove
the
our
wrong
family
way,
is
I
the
guess.
best.
The best at what?
Winning! Haven't you been listening?
So the only thing they have in common is that they both want to win a fight and neither of them know what
Twilight
it's
is,
over.
like,
How can
so
I
stressed
understand if
out
I don't
and-
know what it's about.
she doesn't know what to do.
Maybe some police are supposed to say they're sorry. That's
That's a good idea. And friendship solution number 48. But we can move on.
Okay, I know where this is going. Like, Twilight is
so
here
glad
to
you agreed to do this.
learn a
This
lesson,
apology cake
and
will go a
Fluttershy is
long
the
way
one
to
that's
making amends
teaching the
between
lesson
you two.
because
Which
she...
part of my argument changed your
she's the
mind?
one
The
that's,
part where I said the
you know.
benefits of friendship outweigh the cost of war? Or the part where I said forgiveness is an investment in happiness?
Yeah, all of it.
Wait, are you even listening to me?
Who goes
I bet
there?
there's a bomb
It's
or
Ma
anything
Hooffield.
in her,
Field alert! Arm the cannons!
in the cake. What the
With
fuck?
an apology.
Heavy armor here?
Did you say cake? As in cake?
You said cake.
Consider it a
Is it
gesture of
cake?
goodwill from us to you.
I think
I
there's
haven't
another
had cake in
another pony
ages.
in this cake.
Yeah, or
Open the
something
gate!
more evil.
Like in Troya they did with the horse.
Oh, I noticed that all of them are Earth ponies, so no
Think of this
Pegasi.
as more than just a cake. It's the first
unicorns.
step in the long road to forgiveness.
Nothing says let's be friends like a cake that says let's
And
be
3, 2, 1,
friends.
kaboom.
I wrote that in icing on the top.
Oh, that was cute. Told ya.
I know it.
Knew it.
McColts! I saved down to force formation!
Ready? Aim!
Is it lagging?
Oh, Hooffield, you planted ponies in that cake?
Yeah! Wait, are you serious about apologizing? Why in Equestria would we do that? We didn't do anything wrong!
What are you talking about? You done so many things wrong!
Not as many
And in the
as
end,
you.
they get married. Right on the butt plot. Is it lagging or am I just imagining things?
If you could just not yell so much, or maybe stop saying words altogether. Twilight?
Jetzt ist es auch verschoben.
Okay guys, I need to take a break here because I don't know what's wrong with my file or if it is because of my headphones. So guys, the problem was that the file I downloaded, and probably the file or the video you saw on YouTube, Dailymotion, etc, is like the sound is really not on point, and at a certain time, like with 15 minutes, the vocals and the sound is totally off the video, and that's why we had to stop because it didn't work as at all anymore. So, and yeah, I searched in the internet for the episode again, and I didn't find it in good quality without the sound issue, so I had to download this in 480p, but I guess we'll get through this anyways, just so we can see the episode. Even Rob here is excited to see the end of the episode.
What's
Okay.
happening next, man?
3, 2, 1.
If you could just not yell so much, or maybe stop saying words altogether. Twilight?
And Twilight is sad because she can't solve the problem. She's... Oh no, is it gonna be sad? Am I gonna cry? I
Twilight?
don't know that
We
yet.
should probably get back there. I mean, if you need a break, that's fine, but I really can't do this without you.
I don't know if we can do this at all. Even if I make things right, they're just gonna fight again.
Hey, little fellas. Well, that's okay. You can come out.
told ya, animal freak.
What was that?
Oh, they're hungry because everything's destroyed. Why are
Oh,
not...
you poor
why-
things. There isn't enough food here for you. Oh, brr, and you're freezing. I'm gonna take you all home with me and get you all hot cocos. How do you feel about book clubs?
I don't get it. This was
That's
supposed
so
to be the
cute.
most
Oh
beautiful
my
valley in all
God.
of Equestria. What happened?
What's that? Oh. Uh-huh.
I like those
They
noises.
know what happened here.
What? Stop! You have to listen to me!
Use the royal Canterlot voice.
Every pony free! Free!
Hell.
That was amazing!
Shy, you have to tell them! It's a lot harder to freeze an army of ponies than just 6 of them!
That is amazing.
Oh man.
Before you keep
That
fighting,
shockwave.
there's something
Yeah.
you should know. Long ago, there were 2 best friends, Hooffields and Piles McColt. When they found the valley between the Smoky Mountains, they knew it
Yeah,
was something
I
special.
knew it. That child.
So they made a
children's story.
promise to each other to protect and preserve the valley for all its adorable furry inhabitants. But they disagreed on how to go about it. Grub wanted to start by planting crops so that every pony would have
He just
something
ate-
to eat. But Piles thought it would be better to start by building a shelter to protect them against the cold and wind. The 2 ponies were unable to come to an understanding, so Piles went ahead and built a shelter anyway, exactly where Grub was going to start his farm.
Oh.
Grub was upset, so he tore down Piles' shelter so he could plant his crops. They kept fighting back and forth until it turned into a feud.
Poor Twilight, she's still holding the magic. What the fuck? Oopsie.
The
Oopsie.
valley suffered from the constant destruction until finally the Hooffields and McColts moved to separate mountains. Even then, the valley and all the animals in it continued to be caught in the crossfire. You see, by fighting, you're destroying the very thing that brought you here in the first place.
Yeah, the whole
So it's time
scenery
you
is
go put your
destroyed, like,
differences
as they
aside
were fighting.
and come
Like,
together.
Yeah, you saw the
If not
trees
for
Yeah.
yourselves,
on the
then for the sake
right
of
side
these
were
cute
all
and cuddly guys.
gone.
Oh, shucks. We never meant to hurt you little critters.
Yeah,
They still
we're
can speak, so why
sorry.
did they stop shouting the spell if that wasn't part of the spell?
They
What?
say they accept your apology.
Princess, you can unfreeze us now.
Oh, right.
Ma Hooffield, we promise we won't fight you no more.
His accent is
too.
strong. It's so hard
Except
to
we promise
understand.
not to fight you. I suppose it doesn't matter who's right. We're both wrong.
Well, that's one thing we can agree on.
That's how you do it.
This
That's
is
your part.
wonderful. I am so proud of you 2.
Oh, thanks, Princess. Though I would just like to point out that I was the first to admit I was wrong.
That may be, but I promise not to fight first. That counts for more.
Oh, yeah?
Stop it!
Oh, all right. We don't have to speak animal to know what y'all are saying. Truce.
Truce.
So everyone's working together happily.
He looks like a magician, that guy. Or a seller or anything like that.
like a Spanish stuff.
Sure is.
Yeah.
The McColts
Okay.
are gonna help us rebuild our homes. Good ones this time.
Of course,
And
only
the
one afternoon
fields
and
are
it's
gonna
all
help us
healthy
grow
and
some
plenty
crops.
again.
Not pumpkins.
Thanks for teaching us that friendship is so much better than winning a silly argument.
You're done!
I told you we'd figure it out.
We
Aw,
did.
that was
and we
so
didn't need my
cute.
friendship portfolio to do it. We just needed each
Exactly.
other. So, what do you think will happen next? We've all been called by the map now.
I'm sure we'll find out when we get home.
What
The
if
same
someone
logic
pulls
as
6 of us to
in the
another place?
beginning.
Or
Exactly.
another pony we weren't expecting? What if it wants us to solve
Where
other
did the
kinds
fucking
of problems
balloon
like
go?
quantum physics? Or why the apple doesn't fall far from the tree?
Where's the balloon?
That's the question we have to
Question
ask
of
ourselves.
life.
Okay, guys, we're done with the episode.
Oh my god. We're done.
Yay. Okay, so so first off, I want to apologize for all the talking I did throughout the video because I had to explain some stuff to him. But I guess I should have done that before we started watching the episode. But in the meanwhile, where the episode stopped, I told him my whole brony story, how it came to be, how I came to be a brony, etc. And showed him some stuff, and yeah, now he understands a little bit more of everything there is to know. And yeah, so I want to ask you first, what did you think of this episode and what was going on for you?
I think the design of the characters, I think it's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
The characters, how the dialogues between the different characters are quite good and easy to understand, but still complex.
Like with the accent, you
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
or the meaning of?
The meaning of. And yeah, it's fun to look. It's fun to see what happens there. It weren't getting boring or stuff.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, I think it's nice series.
Okay.
From what I saw.
Yeah, so he really didn't see much. He saw this episode and I showed him the introducing of Discord. Of course, I had to show him a bit of Discord. And I showed him the pony moths from Hot Diggity Demon, or however his name is. And told him how I came to be a brony, which is because of those series and Discord and everything. And yeah, so yeah, first pony episode for him. And maybe, just maybe, we'll have a future brony right here. Maybe, who knows?
We'll never know this.
Okay, so now I want to give my feedback to the episode. I think this episode is kind of interesting because it's based off of this children fairy tale that probably a lot of you heard of. I'm surprised that you didn't. But yeah, I don't really know the story in detail, but I totally had something to do with this in the past of my life, like in my childhood or anything. The story of the two guys that...
And he totally knows that there was a toilet in there.
Yeah, or at least I thought so. Could have been something else as well, but I just remember it like that, with the two hills and a toilet in the middle, or anything like it, something like that, I don't even know, but yeah, that was what the story was based off, and it's kind of funny that they put that in the episode, which kind of makes it not that much original, because it's really based off of something else, or at least the idea, so that's a bit sad. But I still enjoyed the episode, because we saw a lot of new, figures, mains, characters, styles, etc, etc. Had a lot of cool animations and new expressions and faces in it. I really liked the Fluttershy of this episode, because she wasn't too shy here. She's still her usual self, with being a bit shy and more quiet, but she's getting somewhere. And yeah, I really like that, and I like that Twilight is still struggling with the whole, oh my god, studies are everything, blah blah blah. It's like those guys who said, they said that, those guys that say that they hate the they hear about a study about something and believe it, like that is true, and that's what Twilight does a little bit, because she puts too much value in her studies and what she's really in the whole
Hermione in Harry Potter.
Exactly. Like she tries to put too much sense into it. She writes down her friendship lessons and everything and tries to solve another problem with that, but that's not the thing, and Fluttershy kind of made her see that, and that was cool. And yeah, so we finally had the map episode of those two as well. We had Applejack and Rarity, and we had Rainbow Dash and Piggy Pie. Now those two, so all 6 of them are cleared. There are a lot of people out there who think that the Cutie Crusaders will get their own Cutie map episode as well, but I don't know what to think about that, so I'm gonna let myself be surprised if that really comes to be. And oh, I'm talking a lot, god dang it. I'm still excited for the finale, who isn't, or like the episode before the finale. Oh, I just realized only 3 episodes left for this whole season. Like, next week is episode 24, and in 2 weeks is the season 5 finale. Oh my god, what are you doing? Chocolate on my head, thank you so much. Oh my god, yeah, whatever. I'm so excited for that, and yeah, I like this episode. It wasn't like best of the best, but it was good, and I give it a
7 out of 10.
No, a C+, C+ to B-. No, C+. I give it a C+. No, B-. B-.
B. B.
No, B- for me. Yeah. There is no episode out there who gets 10 out of 10. And what about Discord got 9.5 or 9 episodes, points out of 10. Whatever, I'm talking too much. So guys, that was this reaction. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I guess every one of you saw a reaction on YouTube somewhere, someday with a non-Brony reacting to an episode, and that's what we had on this channel now as well. I have had reactions with myself, collaborations with other YouTubers, and with Xerox sitting beside me, and now a non-Brony, which maybe become a Brony, but that's
we'll never know.
Whatever, so I hope you really liked this episode. Tell me in the comments what you thought about the episode and about that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. NerfstrangerX is out.
Okay.
Robin is out as well.
Okay, I'm out.
Bye. And here comes the bro hoof. He's gone. Bye, guys. Kusha! Oh, hey guys! Didn't see you there. I was just drawing a